This summer transfer window is already heating up with rumors, negotiations, and plenty of fan expectations. But when a European football expert like Kevin Hatchard names his top 5 players to watch, the internet takes notice. And not just because of the names, but because of what those names could mean for Europe's biggest clubs. From potential blockbuster moves to unexpected fan frustrations, the public has been quick to respond. And wow, they've got a lot to say. So let's dive into what people are really thinking about these potential summer signings and football's most watched names. Before we break it down, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you want to stay ahead of every major football transfer update. Now, let's get into it. Kevin Hatchard gets the respect he deserves. First off, a lot of viewers couldn't stop talking about how much they enjoyed hearing Kevin Hatchard's insights. Some said they could listen to him all day, not just because of his smooth delivery, but because of how clearly he understands the game. His analysis isn't just talk, it's knowledge. And for fans hungry for more than just clickbait rumors, that was a breath of fresh air. Midfield, midfield, midfield. The Manchester United problem. But not all the reactions were so chilled. One of the loudest conversations happening was around Manchester United, and the frustration was real. Many felt that even if the club signs top-tier forwards like Benjamin Šeško or Rasmus Højlund, it won't matter if the midfield continues to underperform. The word porous was used to describe their midfield, especially after that disappointing showing against Everton. Fans pointed out that new signings like Mbomo and Cunha were deployed out of position, which just made things worse. According to the public, these are players who thrive in specific roles, and moving them around is setting them up to fail. And here's the thing, the biggest concern wasn't about who United signs up front, but who isn't doing the work in the middle of the pitch. Without a strong engine room, fans say even the world's best striker would look ordinary. Some passionately argued that unless United brings in a midfielder in the mold of Baleba, Amadou Onana, or Moises Caicedo, things won't change, and manager Ruben Amorim could be gone by Christmas. Šeško, Højlund, and the lack of service. Šeško's name came up more than once. Fans are clearly excited about his potential, but there's a big but. They worry he'll suffer the same fate as Højlund, a great striker starved of service. One viewer warned, even Benjamin Šeško will struggle if there's no one to pass the ball to him. It's a theme that keeps popping up, that United's real issue isn't in front of goal, but behind it. Until they fix that, flashy signings up front won't solve anything. Casado talk, hands off. Speaking of midfielders, let's talk about Cesare Casadei, or as some fans call him, Casado. There's been a lot of speculation around his future, but reactions from the public were pretty firm. The message? He's not for sale, and even more strongly, he doesn't want to leave. People close to the player, or just big fans of his game, insisted that Casado is committed to Barcelona for the long term. For now, that dream transfer? Off the table. The Donnarumma drama. Now, this one got people talking. Gianluigi Donnarumma's name popping up as a transfer option. Some fans were straight up confused. Why would he leave Paris Saint-Germain, one of the top clubs in the world, to join another team? One reaction said it best. Why is Donnarumma even in the graphic? He's already at the best club? Why would he leave? While there are always rumors floating around in the summer, this one didn't pass the vibe check for a lot of people. Still, never say never in the transfer world. Xavi Simons, Garnacho, and the players who got ignored. Not everyone was happy with the names picked in Kevin's top 5. Some sharp viewers were quick to call out who didn't make the list. Xavi Simons, for example, not even mentioned, and fans weren't having it. Others brought up Garnacho, calling him a bargain, and even praised Antony for his recent resurgence. And in what felt like a love letter to overlooked talent, Sancho was labeled magnificent. The underlying sentiment? These players are worth watching too, and the media needs to stop sleeping on them. Newcastle, Sunderland, and Isak's saga over in the Northeast. Newcastle fans were buzzing, or maybe panicking, over the future of Alexander Isak. There was a sense of urgency in the air, with strong calls for the club to pay attention and secure his signing quickly. Some speculated that he might sign by the 8th of August, just before the season opener, and that Liverpool was also circling. One theory was that Isak could run down his contract and leave on a cheaper deal in the future. So now is the time for Newcastle to act. Slot! Liverpool's new manager reportedly wants him settled before the season kicks off to implement new tactics. And with other clubs eyeing Isak, the clock is ticking. Also, a small but funny moment. Someone just wanted Sunderland to be tagged. For what reason? No idea, but it gave everyone a chuckle. Wild card reactions. Then there were the more chaotic responses, including one about England's Ashes performance being tied to football karma. It veered into territory about cricket, moral victories, and even Indian fans supporting the Three Lions against Australia. While a bit off topic, it did add some unexpected spice to the football chat. Only on the internet, right? This summer transfer window is already shaping up to be full of big moves, bold takes, and unpredictable turns. Whether it's the praise for Kevin Hatchard's insight, the warnings about Manchester United's midfield, or the hope surrounding players like Šeško, Simons, and Isak, one thing's for sure: fans are locked in and they're not holding back. Some are hopeful, others are frustrated, but all of them share one thing in common: passion. Because when you love the game, every rumor matters. Every signing feels like a turning point. So what do you think? Did Kevin get it right with his top 5? Are there names that should have been mentioned? And which players do you believe will define this transfer window? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let's get the conversation going. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss another episode of Transfer Talk. Until next time, stay curious, stay passionate, and enjoy the chaos of the summer transfer window.